But for Rick Ross, there's certain artists that it would say things about 50 Cent and that would generate their energy.
50 Cent had some huge records when he had the biggest producers and artists around him putting them together. That's why right now he can't make nothing.
Their whole career has been based on that. So it's not a surprise that they try to do that to continue the relevance. I'm looking going, good luck, because you're trying to sell a CD at the present moment and I'm not trying to sell music.
He takes the guy's ex-girlfriend, the mother of the guy's son's mother, flies her in and takes her and her girlfriend out on a shopping spree.
Yeah, he wasn't doing it. He wasn't doing it. Somebody got to do it.
God damn!
To the highest level, like this guy's the biggest fraud we've seen thus far. Like if you go, he can still write a verse, but his verse always has drug dealer references in him.
Yeah.
When he's admitted to being a correctional officer.
Okay.
In order to be a correctional officer, you have to not have any criminal history.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of rich nigga cut his own grass? Why you out there cutting your own grass? You trying to save money, nigga? You don't want to pay for the lawn to get cut, huh?
Let me ask you
The
this.
AC broken.
Let me ask you this. All this thing put down there. Your mama live.
Man, I gotta stop there, man. I don't. No, hold on, baby. I don't play the mama stuff, so I don't even want to hear the rest of that.
That's what I was gonna say. You went in on his mom. He also said, "Oh,
Yeah, and 50's mom not here.
The shit with Saya is great. My youngest son, I'm proud of that. I love that baby. He's my guy. He thinks I'm a superhero, man. I took him on tour. He was looking up at the thing, because it's the first time he's seen me in a live performance. And he was like, oh, shoot. He come back, he goes, so that's what you was doing?
Rick Ross always acted like he wasn't bothered. But his baby mama just exposed the real reason he's scared of 50 Cent. And trust me, it's worse than anyone expected. Ross, the guy who built his whole image on being a boss, has apparently been stressing out over one man, 50 Cent. And when Ross finally clapped back, it wasn't just about pride, it was about survival. The way 50 tore him down piece by piece makes you wonder how Ross even managed to stay standing. Let's dig deeper into this mess, shall we?
Scarface, his infatuation with that got him, he done created this new character. Actually, the guy named that he took, Rick Ross, Freeway Rick, he gets out next month. So 18 years, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
I can tell you. Yeah.
But I'm a on homie. He ain't getting no money. Keep laughing, because it's funny. When he come here, if he ever come here and say, how you feel, Rose getting all that money, nigga? Do him like that.
Forever. I don't think that's turning on.
No.
I would love for y'all to get, you know what I'm saying?
Don't do that. You know dog ain't getting no money.
That
You been giving me alley-oops all day.
That was an oop.
I got you. I caught your 50 Cent alley-oop on by this people. I got you on that. I just dunked that.
I fuck them. But ain't no feelings involved.
What's your sign?
Scorpio. Take a shot if you've ever fucked someone and then turned around and fucked their friend. Oh yeah, give me one. I fuck your daddy, cousin, uncle, bitch, make me mad. I wish the nigga daddy was alive right now. Fuck his old ass right now.
Every day I'm hustling, I'm thinking that's who he is. Then you look in the back and go, wait, there's a cop. You serious? And anything else that comes out is go, okay, I can't even take this serious. I gotta go pimp and curl it.
Do you ever think you can squash it?
What do I gain?
Just peace of mind, man. With everybody.
I don't want to do no records with them. That goes against everything that I think is great about the music. I'd like to hear things that are actually the experience.
And I would also understand how petty 50 is. 50's not one of these guys like, hey man, listen, you know,
So
this is a guy I don't like, but if you know, you can
who's
take
the bad
pictures
guy out of all of this?
Who's the bad guy? I don't think there's a bad guy.
No, yes it is. That Vlad, let's talk about it.
I think Meech is the one that made a mistake.
No.
No? You think 50?
No.
Lil Meech?
No.
Who am I forgetting now?
So what started all this, believe it or not, it all came down to a look yet. Just a look at the 2008 BET Awards. Ross apparently gave 50 Cent a stare that rubbed him the wrong way. Now, here's the funny part, 50 claimed he didn't even remember seeing Ross that night. But Ross, he took that as disrespect, and in hip-hop, disrespect is basically a challenge to throw hands, or worse. This beef isn't new. Ross and 50 had been going at it for years, and this one, it's the feud that 50 just refuses to let go back. Then Ross was riding high. He had 2 platinum albums, and was making a name for himself as the ultimate rap boss. But after that moment at the BET Awards, something shifted. Maybe Ross felt threatened. Maybe he just wanted to grab some headlines, whatever. It was he decided to take on one of the most ruthless names in hip-hop. And let's be real, that move changed his career forever.
You get what I'm saying? Because a nigga went from like, nah, I never did that, to the, like, I seen a picture of a nigga wearing the police shit. And there's nothing wrong with it if that's your job, but why would you lie about something?
The crazy shit about that was that Rick Ross basically like won that battle against 50, and it was a wild thing because we had never seen somebody get exposed for basically like snitching basically or whatever and then win. Because like think about
how did he win?
Because Rick Ross became super fucking popular after that, and it didn't matter that he had this crazy past as a correctional officer or whatever. Keep in mind that like before that, Jay-Z was able to like massively damage Prodigy's career by showing pictures of him at a dance school, at his grandmother's dance school when he was a little kid dressed up like Michael Jackson.
Here's where things get crazy. 50 didn't even know Ross had a problem with him. He later said that he couldn't even remember crossing paths with Ross that night, but Ross didn't care. He took that as his cue to go full attack mode. What Ross didn't know though was that 50 was about to take things to a whole new level. Ross thought he could stir up some drama and boost his name by beefing with 50. What he didn't expect, 50 was about to go nuclear. When asked about if there was anything about Rick Ross, said deserved respect, 50 didn't hold back. He said there was nothing there, and that he never even wanted to work with him. Ouch.
I kick Rick Ross ass.
I'm deciding to your life up. Rick, bro, I'm gonna your life up.
Yeah, if there was a price on it, I think it.
Oh my gosh, you know how petty would that be?
Oh my God, can you imagine?
Imagine?
Yeah, like get on out there, perform my songs, boy.
That is crazy, Doc. He also made fun of like, you know how 50 Cent's building this whole like G-Unit studio.
Oh yeah, hell
he
yeah.
Made fun of that
in Louisiana,
too, bro.
yeah, man.
But look, 50, boy, I see you struggling making that G-Unit film studio out there in Louisiana where that cheapest land at. You thought you was going to be able to do it. You thought you was going to be able to get them loans. And it ain't. What's wrong? What's taking so long? I know you want to make your mama one of them walking stars thing. Put down there. Your mama live.
Man, I gotta stop there, man. I don't. No, hold on, baby. I don't play the mama stuff, so I don't even want to hear the rest of that.
That's what I was gonna say. He went in on his mom. He also said, "Oh,
yeah," and 50's mom not here.
Ross didn't just throw a little shade. He went all in with mafia music in that track. Ross didn't hold back. He made a bold reference to the house fire that almost perished 50's baby mama and their son. But Rick also has a baby mother who's currently working as a call girl. He has a daughter. By at first, it might seem like typical rap talk, but everyone knew what Ross was getting at. He was digging up dirt on a situation where 50 had already been accused of being involved. Shanika Tompkins, 50's ex, had even blamed him for the fire, which destroyed the whole house. While 6 people were inside, Ross saw an opportunity to stir things up and took full advantage of the controversy. Naturally, it didn't take long for 50 to fire back. But Ross wasn't done. He started bragging like he had already won their beef, acting as if he was the king of hip-hop. Big mistake, because if there's one thing 50 Cent knows how to do, it's turning a rap beef into something personal.
It seems like you loved the Hated the Lover song. I saw you was on IG, you was playing it.
Coming up over my mama kissing the girl. You gotta back that up. That shit was hard right there. Hey, that was that nigga best verse. I mentioned his mom. You know, she was one of those. So I said it in front of the song, but the song was produced by Cool and Dre,
Legendary.
which is my homie.
Legendary.
So the song was a dope song. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell you. Yeah.
But I'm a on homie. He ain't getting no money. Keep laughing, because it's funny. When he come here, if he ever come here and say, how you feel, Rose getting all that money, nigga? Do him like that.
Forever. I don't think that's turning on.
No.
I would love for y'all to get, you know what I'm saying?
Don't do that. You know dog ain't getting no money. You been giving me alley-oops all day.
That was an oop.
I got you. I caught your 50 Cent alley-oop on by this people. I got you on that. I just dunked that.
Instead of just making a diss track, 50 went deeper. He wanted to destroy Rick Ross's entire public image, so he started digging, and what he found shook everything up. People have joked before that 50's pettiness is on another level, like he's the ultimate alter ego for anyone who loves drama. And this time he didn't disappoint. 50 dug up Ross's past and exposed him for once being a correctional officer, something that completely wrecked Ross. Street legend Image Ross had built his career on being a tough, larger-than-life kingpin who rose from the streets. But 50 had receipts, pictures of Ross in his coat uniform spread across the internet like wildfire. 50 wasn't about to let Ross off easy. He made sure everyone knew that the so-called boss rapping about hustling and pushing weight was actually just pushing prison paperwork. But 50 didn't stop there. He went straight to someone who knew Ross all too well, his baby mama Tia Kemp. And let's just say she had a lot to spill.
So who would you date right now today?
No body. I'm having fun.
So nobody can't hit that.
They could. I them, but ain't no feelings involved.
What's your sign?
Scorpio. Take a shot if you've ever someone and then turned around and their friend. Oh yeah, give me one. I your daddy, cousin, uncle, bitch make me mad. I wish the nigga daddy was alive right now. His old ass right now. Tears.
Tia didn't hold back. She admitted that hearing Ross brag and his music was embarrassing, because in reality things weren't as flashy as he made them seem. According to her, Ross was out here claiming to be a kingpin, but in reality he was spending just $200 a month on food, $300 a month on clothes, and apparently his jewelry. Yeah, that was rented.
No, because as you listen to his raps, you would definitely believe him, but I mean, it was surprising that he would sit there and say he spends $200 a month on food, $300 a month on clothes.
She even pointed out that Ross couldn't explain where he got the money to put a down payment on $1 million dual home. Tia was tired of the lies and said she was ready to lay out the facts, and she wasn't afraid to let people know everything was coming. Straight from Teehee.
From to put a down payment on $1 million home. And, you know, it's just sad, you know, and I just want to prove the facts today here on This Is 50.
But the drama didn't end there. 50 took things even further, claiming Ross had another baby mama who was working as a call girl. He even pointed out Ross's daughter in one of the receipts, showing her mother's involvement in that world. As if that wasn't enough, Tia also confirmed the rumors about Ross being a correctional officer. She said that Ross denied it at first, but his own sister eventually confirmed it. He had worked as a co, and that's just how it was.
Who's currently working as a call girl. He has a daughter by Brooke, right there. Can you see that? This is like the adult. This is like where you can find really exclusive whores.
Then 50 hit Ross where it hurt. He took T on a shopping spree, flexing in front of everyone like he was winning in this beef. Not long after that, he took Ross's own son on a Vegas trip with Floyd Mayweather, and even posted pictures of them hanging out together. Meanwhile, Ross silent. He couldn't do anything about it. The internet had already seen it, and 50 had just pulled off one of the most disrespectful moves in hip-hop beef history.
He takes the guy's ex-girlfriend, the mother of the guy's son's mother, flies her in and takes her and her girlfriend out on a shopping spree. They buy
he wasn't doing it. He wasn't doing it. Somebody got to do it. God damn. To the highest level, like this guy's the biggest fraud we've seen thus far. Like if you go from, the guy is a correctional officer, and he writes from the perspective of the biggest drug dealer in Miami. Now we know Miami is a port when it comes through there, and we know how people like the way they love Scarface. His infatuation with that got him. He done created this new character. Actually, the guy named that he took, Rick Ross, Freeway Rick, he gets out next month. 18 years, you know he's gonna be knocking on his door. Take my name.
But then 50 pushed things too far. He leaked a tape featuring another one of Ross's baby mamas, Lastonia Leviston. That move backfired big time. Leonia sued him for emotional distress, and 50 ended up losing $5 million in court. The hit was so bad that he even had to file for bankruptcy. For the first time in this never-ending beef, 50 actually took an L. As for Ross, He just kept making music, like nothing even happened. Surprisingly, fans didn't seem to care much about the Officer Ricky rumors anymore.
Ross and his career that you have any respect for?
Oh, no, there's nothing there.
Just when people thought the beef was dying down, Tia Kemp decided she wasn't finished yet. She jumped on Instagram Live and claimed that Rick Ross was still scared of 50 Cent.
Write a verse, but his verse always has drug dealer references in him.
Yeah.
When he's admitted to being a correctional officer.
Okay.
In order to be a correctional officer, you have to not have any criminal history.
That's right.
What kind of rich nigga cut his own grass? Why you out there cutting your own grass? You trying to save money, nigga? You don't want to pay for the lawn to get cut, huh?
Let me ask you
The
this.
AC broken in the mother.
Let me ask you this.
According to Tia, 50 knows too much and Ross has been desperately trying to keep some dark secrets buried. She even hinted that Ross might be tied to something way worse than just rap beef.
I'm hustling, I'm thinking that's who he is. Then you look in the back and go, wait, he's a cop. You serious? And anything else that comes out is go, okay, I can't even take this serious. I gotta go pimp and curl it.
Do you ever think you can squash it?
What do I gain?
Just peace of mind, man. With everybody.
I don't want to do no records with them. That goes against everything that I think is great about the music. I'd like to hear things that are actually there.
Things got even wilder when some old photos of Tia resurfaced, specifically her 2009 Smooth magazine cover shoot. Now, baby mama thirst traps are nothing new, but this one had a twist because of who was in the shoot with her. In the now viral photo, Tia was posed right over 50 Cent, Ross's biggest enemy, like they were shooting some kind of personal art project. She was rocking lacy black panties, a sheer sparkly top, and bright red heels, while 50 lay on the floor holding a retro camera aiming it right at her. If that wasn't shady enough, Smooth magazine made it even pettier with their headline, "Where's the Beef?" Guest editor 50 Cent introduces Rick Ross's baby mama Tia. Not only did 50 help Tia get her magazine moment, but he made sure Ross knew exactly who was behind it. Fast forward to now, and guess what? These two are still going at it. The latest drama, Rick Ross linking up with Big Meech after his prison release. That move didn't sit well with 50 Cent, especially since he's the executive producer of the BMF TV series for 50 that felt like betrayal. And he wasted no time firing shots. He posted a picture of a giant rat on Instagram with the caption, "I think I'm Big Meech."